And on the mound today, George Kirby. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Just about to get started, Brendan Donovan steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the home opener is underway. Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. In the air, right field, Robles under this one. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel settles underneath it, and that is that. Here's Victor Robles. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The 0-2. One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series.
That's a ball.
Arozarena in position. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Got it for the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's the ball.
That one hit to right. One away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now here is Tristan Peters.
Ball 2.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel has a beat on it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Acuna on the move. And there's one down. Line drive, base hit down the line. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. On the ground to third. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Randy Arozarena steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Arozarena hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba.
Ball.
In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Late with the swing there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out, and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out towards right center field. Base hit! Teal rounds third, headed for the plate. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. And very nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the third. In now is the Mariners DH, Cole Young. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Liner picked on the hop at first. Rice takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And there's 2 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Led off this game with a double. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Runner on the go. Donovan. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Third out. Back at T-Mobile Park. New inning getting started. Otto Lopez steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Check swing. He held up. And 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit on a line. Lopez around third. Safe. We're tied at 1.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Mariners, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one carrying. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Gave this one a pretty good ride, and you have to love the effort out there to lay out and try to bring that thing in. He just couldn't come up with it, but I thought for a second he might pull it off.
Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Gurriel. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And save. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Man, that got him square in the mask. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
And that one pulled foul.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first. One away here in the fifth.
That's the ball.
And now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 3. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Clips the corner. Strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous.
Wisdom. Here's Edwards for one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brayan Rocchio. Chop back up the middle. Lopez. Over to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter, Cole Young.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Patrick Wisdom getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2 now. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6, Brendan Donovan steps to the plate for the White Sox. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And it gets by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So up next, Ben Rice. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Rocchio at second for one. To Guerrero, and they turn two.
Up next to the right side, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
On the ground right side. And the inning is over. Back in Seattle, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Victor Robles.
Number 10, Victor Robles.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 0-1.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 58, Seranthony Dominguez.
Peters under it. And there are two outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Carrying well. And brings it in at the wall. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that puts the tying run on base. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners. A. Ferrer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. In there safely, and with nobody out, the tying run moves up to third. Randy Arozarena steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel gets under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Now a relay to the plate, safe at the plate, and this game is tied in the 7th. That one at triple digits.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Xavier Edwards. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Sam Antonacci. Presents the go-ahead run. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Bowling. That's a ball.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Donovan. And a couple of quick outs. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. This one in the air center field. Acuna under it. And that is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Fought off foul. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. In there, sets him down on strikes. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Rocchio. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing. On the first pitch, got the top of the ball.
Trevor Richards comes on now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Tap foul at the plate.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him swinging for the K. Nice job behind the plate there. Go ahead run on base. Patrick Wisdom up next for the Mariners.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The White Sox trying to keep this a 2-2 game here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no. That's a really good take.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
You got to be
safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. And we stay. We go to the 9th. So now it's the Sox DH. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Randal Grichuk. He represents the go-ahead run. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Luke Keeschel. Now the 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. That one missed. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teel. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. 3-2, they take the lead. In the air out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. So up now for Chicago, Brendan Donovan.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley.
Number 38, Wilson Gonzalez.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3. High fly ball right field. Keishel makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Line drive and foul ball. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-3.